What's going on, guys? Your boy Maze, we're back with another video, and in today's video guys, me doing the knighthood boss battle as of November 12th here on the global side of the game, guys. We're going to be going over my hell, extreme hard and normal teams to actually get you guys the 9k and 6k scores respectively. If you guys do enjoy videos like this, definitely make sure to like and subscribe. Your boy Amazing is going to be pumping out all these videos during November, December. You know, end of year is hype, guys. Let's hop in, man, and let's go over the teams that we're going to be using here. So for hell, this is Akumu, by the way, so we've the guild boss has changed, but we're gonna be rocking the same style comps that we've always been running, and a lot of these guild bosses, as you guys know, is easily beaten by running a goddess variant team. So this is the team we're gonna be running here, guys. We have red Tarmiel, we have goddess Elizabeth, we have red Sariel, and then we do have the blue Margaret. This is light Elizabeth, by the way. Feel free to use LR Liz if you guys want to use her. I do have LR Liz myself, but for you guys, since a lot of you guys are like, you know, generally like free to play or like beginnerish players, you don't really have too many like broken characters built, then you know you're probably not going to be able to run LR Liz. But light Elizabeth is a good is good to suffice in that slot though, because of the way she works and still providing basic stats just in the way that LR Liz does, so it's pretty good. And then yeah, for the missions here, guys, we clear within or clear using 25 seals or less, which is very easy to do. Clear without using a dish, so I'm gonna have to take off my dishes right there, so we'll do a dead run and then move on to the next one. Yeah, and then use rank 3 skills 2 times, so we're gonna have to save up a rank 3 skill. Defeat the last enemy with a human hero skill, so we don't have to do the human hero part. If we build up basic stats with the part here of just full goddess, we should be good. And yeah, man, let's hop in. Let's see what we're able to do. We also do have the goddess ally card set. If you guys have this card set, feel free to use it. You do get up to 9% basic stats as well. And yeah, man, I'm gonna re-gear the characters, guys, and for the majority, by the way, all of them are HP defense. I'm just gonna re-gear them because I know my Elizabeth doesn't have her correct gear, and then we're gonna waste this food and then we'll actually hop into the run. So let's hop in and let's see what we're able to do. Alright, guys, we are hopping into the demonic beast Akumu, or the Akumu guild boss here, guys. Let's see what this team's able to do in terms of being able to beat it and getting that 9k score. So we're hopping in here, guys, and the first thing you want to do off the rip is actually do your attack cards, but you want to do Tarmiel buff first, just to get the buff parts of Margaret's passive started going, right? So you want to waste all this, and then you can do a I guess you could do light Liz AoE as well, but you want to save this Margaret buff card cleanse because you're going to get ignited, and you want to make sure you're able to cleanse that, unless Margaret does get buff sealed, of course, because she can get buff sealed because of the sidearm, and because that left sidearm is attacking like 4 times right there, they might actually be able to do that against us, which could definitely suck. So right here, when you're in a position like this, you want to make sure that you can get okay, so right here Margaret does get buff sealed, so we can't use the cleanse now, which does definitely suck. If we can keep the other buff though, from Tarmiel, which it seems like Tarmiel's gonna be able to buff, that's good. We'll be able to buff up with him, right? We do get ignited here, right? And that's obviously gonna suck, but I think we should be good. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move Tarmiel card, and then I'm actually gonna waste Sariel AoE here. And then move the Tarmiel card one more time. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want to have an ultimate to one-bang the main boss while killing the side guys as well. So it's going to be kind of a way that we can get both off without screwing over the fight. So there we go. He is doing a bunch of buff seals and all that, and that should be fine though. We shouldn't have too many issues. We are going to get rebuff sealed right there. That does definitely suck, but we're going to ult here with Tarmiel, and we should be able to one-bang the main boss, because he does have maximum ultimate move gauge, right? Look how many gauge that is with a detonate ultimate with Tarmiel. Even if you're low dupe Tarmiel, you should be able to wipe this phase of the fight, guys, so don't have too many issues about that. I'm going to merge this, and I'm going to merge this, and the reason why for that is because we do have a mission for having rank 3 skills used, right? You can see, use rank 3 skills 2 times. So if we're able to do that, that's obviously going to be really big. So we're going to just do that, and then we're just going to move this light Elizabeth card as well, and the ultimate's going to finish off the boss, and we're going to move into the next phase right there. Big stuff. And then right here, we skip, and we do top deck another Tarmiel card right there, which is really good because that means we can get the rank 3 off. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to merge this away, and I'm going to attack this arm, and I'm going to do the single target with light Liz as well. We can get the other rank 3 through Sariel, it looks like, because we only need 1 card with him. So I'm going to do that with Tarmiel, and then we do this. You pretty much on the second phase, guys, you want to kill both left and right arm before you can attack the middle. That's how it works for this phase, because the middle guy will just be immune to damage, right? And that's fine that we lose Light Elizabeth Ultimate right there. As long as we are building up our basic stats here, that's going to be pretty good. Let's see. We don't top deck the card we need, unfortunately. But we are going to do AoE with Sariel, this, and then we're going to do this AoE right there with Light Elizabeth. And yeah, so we're going to start buffing up with Margaret now, guys. So we do the buffs right there, build up some basic stats. The ultimate from the boss shouldn't do like too much damage, honestly, because the way it works is that as long as he's like if he's ulting against a goddess team, you really are just gonna tank it, right? I'm not gonna like see too many issues with the boss doing too much damage or anything like that. So you shouldn't have too many. And then right there, guys, we do get the rank 3 for Sariel, which is good, so we can actually waste that and probably finish off the fight here. So he is going to get block affected by attacking Tarmiel too many times, which is good. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do AoE, AoE. Or actually, no, that might do too much damage, right? That might do too much. I'm going to do this AoE first, and then we'll do this one, and then we'll do this. Because that's going to get us the rank 3 that we need, right? So, boom. Yep, so that was perfect, and then we get the rank 3 skill that we needed to do, and we actually do get a crit on that, which is going to give us a basic stat increase as well. And there we go, guys. So let's see the score that we actually do finish off with, and boom, we get a 10k score right there, which is very attainable considering we're not doing the final mission. 10k score is really, really good. So boom, that's how you guys get the 10k score right there with the God's team, man. Follow this, you know, as much as you can. Obviously, the rank 3 skills are going to be a little RNG, but if you can get them, that's how your run's going to look, and that's how you're going to be able to get the 9k plus score on Hell Guild Boss. Let's hop into the other guild bosses, guys, and we'll talk about the team comps we're going to be using for those. And it's probably not going to change too much. We're probably going to be sticking with the Gods team right there for that. So we'll hop into the next one and let's see what we're able to do. Alright, guys, so for the extreme mode of guild boss right here, we don't have to do too much now. We can rock goddess team again. This time we can actually run food though, so we are going to be running HP food. But other than that, nothing else really changes between the teams. We're going to be keeping the exact same formula here where we run the goddess team. And again, as I mentioned, if you have LR Liz, feel free to swap LR Liz on instead of Light Elizabeth. But other than that, the entire team is pretty much, you know, you would want to keep them the way they are. Mael obviously can be an option instead of like Sariel, right? But I think this is going to be the best variant for just scoring like your 8k or your 6k and your 9k that you need on the guild boss respectively. So let's hop in and let's see what this team's able to do. Alright, guys, we are hopping into the guild boss on the extreme difficulty now. Let's see what the goddess team is able to do here for getting a fairly good score. So we hop in here, and the first thing that we're going to do, from what I remember, the extreme fight has the 2 phases just like the hell, but you have to kill both the middle guy and the side guys on both phases together, right? So that means you're going to need 2 really strong ultimates for both phases. So again, it's going to be the same kind of thing that we were doing last time. I'm going to be doing this, right? I'm going to do this. And we want to next turn buff up with Margaret so that we're able to get the full boss right there. This might kill. I haven't actually checked damage here for Light Elizabeth. I hope it doesn't kill though. Let's see. Light Elizabeth, don't kill. Okay, we're good, perfect. If Light Elizabeth kills right there, that's too much damage. You don't want to be doing that much. But if it becomes a situation like that where she does too much damage, then that can become an issue. And right there, for whatever reason, the boss loves to target Margaret right there. You know, it is what it is. If he does, you know, patiencing the Tarmiel right there does kind of suck because we want to build up basic stats, but it is okay. What we're going to do then is, since we do have 2 cards here for Elizabeth, we are going to push up the Elizabeth ultimate here. So we are just going to do this, and I'm actually going to merge this Margaret card as well. Just kind of clear up my hand because we know that next turn we're probably just going to finish off the fight instantly here. So let's see. Yep, so we completely patience. He's going to do another AoE. That's a rank 2 this time, so that should hit Tarmiel. That's good. We are going to get a basic stat increase right there. He's got another rank 2, it looks like. Yep, so we're going to get another basic stat increase, and he is block affected now as well. And now what we're going to do here, guys, we're just going to ult with Light Elizabeth. We're going to merge this card. We're going to waste this, and then we're just going to waste the Sariel single target because we want to, you know, have the AoE for the next phase. So boom. Right there, Light Elizabeth ultimate is going to be able to take him out, and we do the 150k that we needed to. So now we actually move into the second phase here, guys, and what you guys want to have is going to be a really, really strong ultimate, as I mentioned. So the one character ultimate you can go for is going to be Tarmiel, but the way you would want to go for it is kind of just like by waiting, you know. You don't want to go too crazy instantly. So I'm going to do the Sariel AoE right there, and I'm going to follow up with the other Sariel AoE. This shouldn't one bang. But if it does, then this might be a misplay and we could have issues. But regardless, I think even if we do kill like both the side guys and we leave the middle guy alive, I think this should still be a good score. Or, oh wait, oh yeah, this is definitely killing. Ah, that's unfortunate, man. If you know what, this is fine. We'll still let the fight rock. It's not the end of the world if this happens. You can still win and still get a good score. So don't completely fret if this happens, right? You should still be good. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna waste my cards, right? You're not gonna use any strong cards this turn, but you want to build up more basic stats with Margaret and just kind of waste your dead cards. And then when you have a really strong card available, you can use that card, and that's what I'm gonna do with Light Elizabeth. I'm gonna save that rank 3 single target, and that'll be really strong right there. So boom. Right there, he's going to take our gauge. He's going to go for another single target. Take our gauge again. He's going to get block affected, so now he can't take gauge. So now we're going to do the double buff. And we're actually going to do the rank 3 Elizabeth single target, and that's going to finish off the fight. Even though we messed up there, guys, we're still going to get a very solid score here, considering we've built up a ton of basic stats. So this should still be a really good score. Let's see how much damage we get with Light Elizabeth here, and if this is going to be a good score. That's a 1.8 million on the single target there from Light Elizabeth, and for the actual score, we get a 12k in extreme. Yo, that is insane, guys. If you're able to get this score in extreme, you don't even need to do the rest of them. But for the sake of the video, we will at the very least do hard, because if you aren't able to still get like a 12k on that, then you would still want to at least, you know, get a score on hard. So for the sake of the video, we will do hard as well, guys. Let's hop in. Same exact strategy. We're going to be using the exact same team, HP, food, all that good stuff, and we should be able to get a fairly respectable score as well on this too. So even if you're not able to get the full score on the hell or extreme, I mean, where you get like that 12k like I did, you can still get a very good score and probably over 6k, so you might not even need to do this. But for the sake of the video, I will show you guys the strategy that I use, right? So we're gonna do this and this, and then we're gonna do buff up. And the plan is pretty much here is that we don't want to kill both of them instantly, but we want to do a good chunk of damage so that the second turn we actually do go for the kill. So I'm going to do the double buff now. So we do the Tarmiel and the Margaret after we've done the attack, so that we don't do more damage on the initial attacks, right? We want to get the buffs off so that Margaret's passive builds up. And then right here, as we do get some cards right here, we're going to do the situation where we actually do push up a ultimate, if possible, right? So I do think we will be able to push up an ultimate here as well. So let's actually try and push up for one. So we'll do or I guess, well, yeah, we could probably do well, we don't necessarily need an ultimate here. We could do AoE Sariel. Like, let me try this. AoE Sariel, AoE Margaret, AoE Liz. That might just finish it off. And we will proc Light Elizabeth passive too if we're able to get this off. So let's see how much damage this does. Perfect. And this might actually finish it off right here. Yep, that's actually going to finish off the main part of the boss. And let's see if Light Elizabeth procs her passive there as well. Boom. And for the score, we are going to get... That's a 4,000 score, man. That's really good, guys. So I'll leave it off there. I don't think I need to do the last one, but pretty much if you were to do the last difficulty, guys, same exact team. But yeah, like 4k plus 12k, that's already 16k. That's way more than you need for a 6k score regardless. But hopefully this video is helpful though for you guys, man. Goddess team is always going to be running guild boss, and that's why I always preach how good Goddess team is, man, when building for like characters that are good for guild boss. Goddess team is going to cover a lot of that. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to be it for the video. We'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out and have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.